toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Looking for a man, it's Stockton. Here's a hit. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little extra time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. Bulldozes his way through. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air. It's Stockton. Makes the grab on the left.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
risk dealt. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frazier. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Moves around to clear up the vision. Touchdown, Dogs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Flips it out in the flat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
That's caught. It's Thompson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Got it set up on the outside. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Right down the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Going deep. And he's got it inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Under fire. To the end zone and is picked off.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. With the catch, it's Frazier. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Frazier. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Took a shot as he threw. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Tight end now in motion. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. Time to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man, it's Delp. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Hauls it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Just spectacular technique to break up that pass. This dog played it like a champ.
You're absolutely right, and this is why. Because when you play at Georgia, you're going to be on an island. They're going to trust their DBs to make plays just like he did right here.
Looking to fire. He tries to take the top off. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Give to the running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down. Long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by 7 over Wisconsin. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He might want another play. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Got the quick pass. He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line, and that's just what they needed for breathing room. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
And into the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. We We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Complete to the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I'm starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football, and making sure I was in bounds.
It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back. Breaks into the open. Look out, he's got room. Touchdown, Georgia. Once he got some room, it was over.
That is an incredible job on the return, and this is the one thing you're worried about when you try a long field goal. You've got a lot of big bodies out on the field, and if they decide to return it, you're not going to be able to make tackles in the open field, and you saw it happen right there. What a turn of events. Missed kick taken to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays.
Lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champion, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Mississippi State's offense will take the field first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. A quick pass to the left. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his man. It's Shepard. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll return it from the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Texas offense will go to work for the first time. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Wide open, makes the tackle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Run in the red zone, it's Clark. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. from the shotgun, the inside give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. First play of the drive, wants to throw. They're working that left side. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
From the gun, the ground game. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Leaves it with the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They go to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man. It's Shepard. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That's caught. It's Winston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete to the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, and making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And that is incomplete. The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. The Bulldogs have a chance to make their defenses work productive as they come to the line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Trying play action. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He fires to the left side. He makes the catch. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The one thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Winston. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this.
Into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Rides to back and leaves it. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. He's got him. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. They'll try to get it through the air. Going to try to get it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give is to Smith. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Touchdown, Texas! He got a step and just dusted the field. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you points and bunches, this offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll start the third quarter with the run. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Back to pass. Got his man downfield. Turning on the Jets. The 20, 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Kansas State has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you thought this coach was colorful before, wait till his postgame. They're trailing by 25 to Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. From the gun, give on the inside. Real power running by this guy. His way to the 24. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give is to Williams. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Bulldogs. The line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Can't get him to the ground.
Man, a Nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Longhorns looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or a tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
The Longhorns have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
What a great play by the defense. When you talk about this running back, he's got a nose for the end zone. He just finds a way. You've seen that a couple times already early in this game, but defense wasn't having any of it that time.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Into the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Slams ahead. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Texas! They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The short hands, it's Bush. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wide out. Working the middle. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Fires to the middle. Connection to the right. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Givens. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. 4 wide receiver set, trips to the left on 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pulls it in. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party gift, a late touchdown. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Texas offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. There he goes. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. The Bulldogs come to the line on on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 21st ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. You stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma Sooners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Last time they played, it was Longhorns in a beatdown, horns up, and the Sooners have not forgotten about that.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. To see the Cotton Bowl half empty because all the OU fans had left early and all the Texas fans singing their songs in pride after that victory.
The play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Gain moves the ball to the 38. Down. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Sooners with first and 10 here. They'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
First real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Nicholson. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Going for his running back. Caught over the middle. It's caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll run it here.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Nicholson.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team to field position. This punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. On the run, it's Smith. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The pass.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Gators will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Texas Longhorns offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons. And you've seen...
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Looking downfield on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Winston. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There he goes. Touchdown Longhorns. A great catch and run for 6.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like them, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Florida's offense will take the field for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Guys, let's chat about Florida. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Swings it out to the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Motion from the back. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Terry. Breaks into the open. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Looking for the score! And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Beck's got it. Touchdown, Texas! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Going to the running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on. Some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Plows through the defense. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Gators will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. They finally get him on the ground, but but he's got an explosive play for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Winston. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play. And a first down just outside the red zone. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. That's reeled in. It's McCutcheon. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring that.
So you know the defense is going to be king in 2, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama is on top, but it's not like Tua or Jalen Hurts or even Ken Stabler are playing quarterback, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Missouri. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's St. Clair. It's on target and complete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They just keep firing. Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. The 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Wants to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when